Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be comparing two highlighter products. I have a few highlighter obsessions at the moment, and I feel like these are two that are super hyped up right now and that I am absolutely loving. So I thought it would be fun to compare them, see what's similar, what's different, what I like, what I don't, and then let you know which one I think is more worth the money. So the two highlighters are the Rare Beauty Positive Light Silky Touch Highlighter and the NARS Light Reflecting Luminizing Powder. Both amazing products, and I just have to share them both with the world and see how they compare with each other. So I wanted to take you guys on the journey with me. Before we get into it though, please give this a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Do not miss out. You get 3 videos a week, so please make sure to subscribe. But if you want to see me compare these two products, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Like always, I have them pulled up on the websites where I got them. I'm just going to read some details about both products, and then we are going to try them out, one on one side, one on the other side, and see all the similarities and differences. So the first one I have pulled up is Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. Again, it's the Positive Light Silky Touch Highlighter. This goes for $27, so I would say that's pretty good pricing for a highlighter. There are 6 different shades that you could choose from. I feel like a pretty good variety for a highlighter product. I have the shade Exhilarate, so it's a champagne gold, beautiful color, and you get 0.098 ounces in the product. Some of the highlights say vegan, long-wearing, pressed powder formula. It's an Allure 2023 and 2024 Best of Beauty winner, community favorite, an innovative powder highlighter that gives skin an instant glass-like sheen for an easy, natural-looking glow that lasts. Made of 50% pearl micro shimmers set in a semi-sheer base, this highlighter is more delicate than it looks. Please handle gently, which it is very buttery soft, so I do agree with that statement, but I just cannot wait until you guys see the glassy look that you get with this highlighter if you haven't already. And I'm reading this off of Sephora, so like the Allure Best of Whatever winner, that's just based off of what Sephora says. And then as for NARS, I got this one from Ulta, and I think this one's exclusive to Ulta at the moment that I'm filming this. It's the Light Reflecting Luminizing Powder, so you get 5 different shades to choose from with this one, so pretty similar, I would say, to Rare Beauty, just one less. I have the shade Ophelia, so it's a bronzed gold, and it is the most stunning color ever, you guys. You get 0.21 ounces in here, so you do get more product in the NARS, but it is $42, so it's definitely pricier than the Rare Beauty product is. The NARS Light Reflecting Luminizing Powder is a high-performance highlighter that provides an ethereal, radiant sheen with 10-hour wear, and it does look so radiant and ethereal. It says, innovative serum powder hybrid texture provides a sensorial feel that melts seamlessly into skin, blends effortlessly, and builds weightlessly for a soft to intense glow. It's water and sweat resistant with 10-hour wear across 5 lustrous shades. Light reflecting complex to optimize light reflection on skin for a soft focus effect. So they're saying all the right things, you guys. Both of them just sound so amazing. They both just highlight things that I really look for in a highlighter. But as far as packaging goes, I don't know which one I like more, to be honest. I do feel like I like the sleek look of the NARS one just a little bit more. I love like the little, like, this reminds me of a macaroon. Like the Rare Beauty one just looks like a macaroon to me, and I love that. I just want to eat it. I think it's such a cute packaging. But the NARS one is very sleek. It's like flat, but you get a lot of product in here. I don't know. I love both, you guys. You pick which one you like more. Both have a mirror on the top half, which I appreciate for both price points. And then the actual colors themselves, they don't look that far off from each other when you're looking at them just like this. Maybe on the camera it's picking it up differently, but in person they surprisingly look similar for how differently they're described, if that makes sense. Both absolutely stunning though. Obviously NARS has more product in it. The Rare Beauty one has kind of like a circular, almost like cushion look to it. Like the product is like this in the package. NARS is flat in here, but it does have that NARS like embossing inside. So both have like some attention to detail that I love. I'm just gonna swatch both on the back of my hand for you. Rare Beauty feels silkier, but the NARS looks just insane. I don't know how well the camera's gonna pick it up depending on the lighting, but both are absolutely popping out. I will say the NARS one almost gives like more like metallic when it's swatched. It doesn't like come off that way when it's actually on your face, but when you swatch it, it almost looks metallic-y. And the Rare Beauty one looks more like muted down when it's right next to the swatch of the NARS one, but the Rare Beauty one really does have that like glassy look to it. Like it just looks like so shiny and glowy on the back of my hand. Like it looks like a highlighter, versus on the back of my hand, NARS looks a little bit more like a metallic eyeshadow almost, but it doesn't translate that way onto the face. So obviously we'll see. All that's left to do is apply them both. So I'm gonna do NARS on my left, Rare Beauty on my right. I have my little highlighter brush that I always apply with. So I'll do my cheekbones and my eyelids so we can see how they look on both sides of the face, and then we'll talk details. So let's get started. Okay guys, I'm back. Here are both. On the right is the Rare Beauty side. Take a good look at that highlight, that crazy glassy beaming highlight. And then here is the NARS side on my left, also absolutely stunning. So I do have some thoughts, because when they're on my face side by side, I can see a clear difference between the two. Even in the swatch, I saw a difference, but on the face, it translates completely differently. So don't base your decision off of a swatch ever. I think as soon as I started applying the NARS side, immediately I was like, yeah, it's going on very natural, which was to be expected. Like I feel like the NARS one, if I do 2 layers of the highlighter, it gives me that perfect natural yet like bronzed goddess summery golden hour kind of glow. Like it is stunning every time, and it looks so natural. Like it really melts in to my skin so beautifully. I just love it. It's so easy to work with. It looks amazing every time, so I'm obsessed. But then on the other hand, you have the Rare Beauty, which is literally glass in this little macaroon packaging. Every time I look at this, I'm like, oh my goodness, I look like a glazed donut in the best way. The highlighter is beaming, you guys, and obviously based off of the swatch, you would never guess that, because the NARS one stands out so much more when you see it on the back of my hand like this. But on the face, the highlight that I'm getting from the Rare Beauty highlighter is much more intense than the NARS one. I think the NARS looks more natural. Like it's buildable. You could build it up to be like a crazy beaming highlight, but it's very natural when you first apply. Versus Rare Beauty, I barely had to dip my brush into the product and it was beaming right off the bat. So you get a lot more of that highlighted effect from the Rare Beauty, and you don't have to use much product to do that. Like you'll get that effect right off of the bat. Both are absolutely stunning. I will say, again, NARS looks more natural. Like I feel like it looks more seamless on my cheeks, on my face. It just looks more like it's like my skin but better kind of thing. Rare Beauty is way more intense, but it's still giving me such an insanely beautiful glassy glow. It's just crazy. I will say, I feel like looking at them side by side, they're so different. So this really depends on what you're looking for out of a highlighter. I feel like if you want more of an everyday, natural yet very buildable highlighter that'll give you that like perfected, airbrushed yet like bronzed goddess kind of golden hour look, go with NARS, and the color Ophelia is insane, you guys. Like, I usually go for like the champagne-y highlights. This is more of that like golden-ish highlight, and it is stunning. It is beautiful. I've been using this like crazy, and I'm obsessed with the color, especially for the summer. So I would say for an everyday highlighter that you could build up to be dramatic, go with NARS. I would say it's definitely worth the price tag, but Rare Beauty, if you're looking for that like perfected glassy skin beaming highlight when you want more of that like intense glowy kind of look, whether it's for every day or a special occasion, if you just want something that's gonna give you like the most highlight, go with Rare Beauty, because you barely have to dip your brush in there and you're gonna get the most insanely beaming highlight ever. So I have a purpose for both of these in my collection. Like, I see myself using both like crazy. I do use both like crazy. I don't know that I could choose. I feel like for every day I would probably go with NARS, but if I was doing like more of a special occasion kind of thing and I wanted my highlight to stand out and give me that glassy look, then I would go with Rare Beauty. So it really depends on what you're trying to use these for. So do with that information what you will. But that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment and let me know what you think, what your thoughts are on both of these highlighters, which one you like more. Let me know what else you want me to try. Give this video a huge thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. But stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.